New details have surfaced online about a powerful Ukrainian missile strike on a military airfield in Taganrog, which took place back in March 2022 but remained virtually unknown until now. As the 19th Separate Missile Brigade told Militano, Ukrainian forces then launched a targeted strike with Tochka-U ballistic missiles, destroying a Russian Il-76 military transport aircraft along with its crew and equipment on the runway. Video footage and eyewitnesses' reports uncovered by researchers confirm that on March 1, 2022, plumes of smoke billowed over Taganrog and local residents reported a powerful explosion and fire at the military airfield. Russian sources rushed to hush up the incident, unwilling to admit that a Ukrainian Tochka-U had hit a target deep behind enemy lines. According to the Ukrainian military, the strike not only destroyed the Il-76, but also seriously damaged another transport aircraft that was parked nearby. The 19th Brigade's missile men, who have now officially confirmed this incident, recounted it on the day of their founding, the Feast of Saint Barbara. According to those involved in the operation, it was precisely such strikes in the first days of the war that shattered the illusion of the inviolability of Russian airfields and demonstrated that Ukrainian weapons were capable of striking targets at significant distances. It is noted that almost a week before the start of the full-scale invasion, the brigade command receives an order from the higher leadership to advance several units to the concentration areas to counterbalance the Russian exercises. At the same time, an instruction arrives in case of Russian aggression with clear orders on what to do and where to advance to deter, no matter from which side the Russians come. The Russians came in simultaneously from all directions. The panic of the first days did not catch the missile men by surprise. Some units were already in the areas of task execution and clearly knew what to do. The rest of the regular units were moving to the concentration areas to repel the invasion. A consolidated unit was formed at the permanent deployment point and was sent to defend Kyiv. A few days before the invasion, the brigade commander was given the order to form combat columns and demonstratively leave the city towards the east of Ukraine, after which they returned to the PPD as unnoticed as possible in order to confuse possible spies and protect the city from possible enemy missile attacks. Thus, the brigade was dispersed along the entire front line and in the defense of the capital. Given the maneuverability and the possibility of defeat, the brigade's units took over one or two regions of Ukraine and, changing direction, struck behind the line of combat contact, destroying the enemy with impunity. Dozens of launches were carried out every day, and at such an operational depth that the enemy did not expect strikes and felt safe. The rocket engineers had a lot of work to do. The units launched dozens of strikes every day, and the missiles began to run out quickly. It was good that from Soviet times, many factory missiles without warheads remained in storage warehouses. The military and engineers were able to replace the factory warhead with a warhead from a high explosive aerial bomb, conduct all the necessary tests as soon as possible, and establish mass production of new missiles in less than a month. The deficit was overcome, but the missile men still had a lot of work ahead of them. Of the more than 30 strikes on Chornobivka, almost half were attributed to the Tochka-U strikes on Zamini Island, the recapture of Kherson and Kharkiv, the large landing ship Saratov, enemy airfields, warehouses, logistics, and many different targets. All of this was the 19th Missile Brigade, Svatya Varvara, and their Tochka-U. Vladimir Putin's hands have been scrutinized by social media users in the latest round of speculation about the Russian president's health. A clip of a Putin appearance at a public event posted on Sunday led to some questioning his bloated hands with swollen veins, Newsweek says. Since the start of his full-scale invasion of Ukraine, Putin has been subject to claims without evidence that he was in ill health, which the Kremlin has repeatedly denied. It is noted that, amplified by images of him doing judo or horse riding, the Russian president has always presented an image of robust health. However, he has also faced repeated claims that he was in ill health since he launched the war in Ukraine. This speculation has proliferated on social media about conditions which range from neurological disorders to cancer, although the Kremlin has consistently denied that the 72-year-old leader is suffering from any serious illness. The images sparked fresh speculations that the Russian dictator has been fighting a serious illness, with online sleuths claiming Putin had everything from Parkinson's to cancer. There's something wrong with Putin's hands. Anton Gerashchenko, a former advisor to the Ukrainian Interior Ministry, told East to West. Apart from the fact that they're covered in blood up to the elbows, his veins are bulging too, he added while taking a shot at Putin's relentless invasion of Ukraine. Many other Ukrainians were quick to hop on the speculation, with media personality Dmytro Gordon telling the outlet that Putin's hands appeared swollen and sore, with veins bulging prominently on one hand. Putin's hands became the subject of discussion during the first year of the Ukraine war, where a black spot appeared on the Russian leader's hands during a military visit, while other photos claimed to show signs of numerous IV marks on his hands. Earlier, Vladimir Putin sat with his hands in a near motionless position for more than 20 minutes, has led to a flurry of wild speculation online based on existing rumors about his health. The latest speculation about Putin's health emerged in response to a clip of the Russian president standing in a sports hall in the city of Samara. The chair of the Healthy Fatherland movement, Ekaterina Leshchinskaya, told the president about an initiative to completely ban vaping in Russia, according to the Kremlin website, which said the event took place on November the 6th. As Putin stood in front of a basketball hoop, he held his hands by his side, clenched. Next to the clip, the news outlet Nexta posted how social media users are puzzled by what happened to the hands of the Russian dictator. They look extremely painful. Other social media users also raised questions about his health, although there were no claims about what condition Putin was allegedly suffering from. Former Ukrainian Interior Ministry advisor Anton Gerashchenko posted on X, "What's with Putin's hands in this video?" In November 2024, Putin's hands were the subject of speculation, with Gerashchenko posting on X how video showed they were not moving and look like they are separate from his body.